On the run, stand up and cheer. Number one, Philadelphia. Here they come, team of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6ers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6ers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here come the Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Clap your
Williams in the penetration, and it's knocked away by Matumbo, but into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia. 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody.
Welcome back to East Sleep Sixers. We got special guests. We got Steve in the building. We got Schmitty in the building. And we got a big ass W in the building. Hey, Steve, I need you to do me a favor before you talk. I need you to try to find some headphones or anything that you can plug into them.
I do have headphones on.
Bet.
I do.
All right, cool. I got a message saying that you didn't and it was gonna echo. That's why I asked. All right. So what do you guys think about this game? I think they played good. Shout out to Tobias Harris. I'm not giving out flowers yet, but big shout out to him. Mr. Contract Year definitely represented today. Man, what do you guys think?
Great game, to be honest. They really could have done a little bit better, but with this performance, what I saw tonight, it was outstanding, and I do think that this will be one of the best teams ever. Best teams in a way where they could be winning a lot more games than what they're going to be doing right now. And I do believe that this team will show very good potential. I know they will. I have faith in this team. Yes, they did lose 2 games, but forget about that now. They're on another winning streak, and this will be the beginning of a great winning streak.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. One game in a row. That's how it starts, right? You can't get to the last step if you don't take the first one. Let's go, Steve. I hear you. What's up, Smitty? What's your thought?
Yeah, man. I like how they did. I gotta give my flowers to Daniel House. 14 points, 18 minutes, man. For us, Daniel House played this good game, gave us some nice, valuable minutes off the bench. So I'm really loving what I seen out of House. We got a little stagnant though in the second quarter for that little bit of part, little time ago, like 2-3 minutes. But outside of that, we played good, man. I really like this.
No, we're gonna agree to disagree, man. I think the Sixers' best quarters and the stats show it. I hate to have to like bring the stat sheet, to you, because numbers don't always say everything. But if you take a peek, and I hope you do. Second and third quarter was where they dominated.
Now I can't
Yeah,
remember
that
if it
was,
was the second or it might have been in the early parts of it. We did good basically throughout the whole game, dominated. We just had that little minute run where we got stagnant. It wasn't making open shots, making the most of our shots. But outside of them little 2 minutes, man, we dominated the whole game. They had their little run in the first quarter, but outside of that, Atlanta was dominated.
Yeah, I had a great feeling about this game. I didn't think we was gonna lose this
As
game. I
long as
know
we didn't let Trey Young and DeJounte Murray go off, I felt good about this game too.
I know for a fact that Joel Embiid didn't want to hear all the negativity coming out of Sixers 24/7 if we lost 3 in a row. So I knew he was gonna represent.
yeah, I do know that he will represent the team as the way he did tonight. Um, but the greatest was of that ejection of the other team, of that player from the other team. And it's like, okay, so we're just gonna start complaining now. It's like, dude, stop being a crybaby. It is what it is. Get used to it. Like, come on. But it is what it is these days. But they want to cry about something dumb like that.
I just think people are like overreacting, and we ain't even been playing the whole month yet. We're close to it, but we ain't been playing the whole month yet, and just people was just already jumping off the Ben Franklin Bridge, and I think that's just flat out preposterous.
Oh, it is. But like I said, this was one of the most great performance in, I would say, team history from what I saw tonight. Um, they could have really scored a little bit better what they did because what I was seeing that in the first half yeah, the first half of the basketball game was slow, but second half they just kicked it right up into gear and start winning. And it seems that this is going to be a continuing trend for the team where they will be better in the second half of the game than the first half. But a win is a win, and I love it.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's all that matters. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's all it is. And I know that there's going to be people out there that's going to say, well, then where were they for the last game? Well, think about this one too. Okay, they did play back-to-back games. They did, and and they can be tired of that. They can, but you just have to be strong for this team, and that's why they won this game.
Yeah, I agree, man. I think at the end of the day, it's always good when you break a losing streak. You know what I'm saying? No matter who we play, you don't want to keep adding on to that losing streak. So I feel like they did exactly what they're supposed to do. You're not supposed to like. Come on, like we wouldn't be having this conversation years prior. Like this team was notorious for playing down to their competition, and this
Absolutely.
year you see something a little different. You don't see them, giving up and laying down and letting other teams just run all over them. And that's what you really want to see. You know what I'm saying? The teams that we took L's to, everybody's saying those are playoff potential teams. They're high in the Eastern Conference. And that's the definition of competition. Point blank, period. You win some, you lose some. Again, I have to emphasize it's only November.
It is, and it's not like it's March or April. It's only November. It's like it's still the first half of the season. Besides this ridiculous in-season tournament, and I just really don't agree with this in-season tournament. To be honest, I just don't. And it's like, what are they supposed to achieve in this in-season tournament? To be honest, that's my question these days.
Yeah, the Sixers have to do something. They have to do something fast because we're sitting on two guys that we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we
Um,
gotta make a move for a solid role player
Batum,
third.
Batum, Batum got family matters and he got some decisions he has to make, like they were saying in the chat. And those are some tough decisions sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because when you tie the knot with somebody, that's for life. I mean, unless, divorce don't mean nothing. You could just, send her packing, sign some papers, pay the fee, and find you another one. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Oubre, we might have a scandal on our hands with that guy. We don't know what's
Yeah,
going
that
on
shit
yet.
under investigation. We
Yeah,
might
you know
gotta
what I'm
find
saying? We might got a scandal there, and chances
solid.
are uh, that that situation might come back and bite him in the behind because a suspension might take place if that's the case, and it's going to cause more drama for the 76ers, which we don't want. Don't you think
Or
that
need
in
right
the
now. We
last year and a
playing
half
good.
before this one, we got enough drama with the
Every
system?
year for the last 3 years, we
You
got
know what I'm
enough.
saying?
I
I
just
think
want to
we've
prove it.
had absolutely enough. Enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? So they got to do something. They traded for Harden. We got these picks that we can gamble right now. Why wait for the offseason? If you want to win right now, isn't Joel Embiid's biological clock ticking like a lot of people are saying? Get this guy, one more person on this team, put Covington on the bench. If Oubre come back, when he comes back, I know he is gonna come back, but the main thing is when, because he can come right back if it's deemed to be true, and if it's not deemed to be true, there's gonna be a few suspensions there. So the conversation is when. All right. So I like Levine. A lot of people not liking him. I like Levine. You like a lot of people doing
I want a
doing
playmaker
dream
though,
trades
Logan.
like those are the trades that you saw in your dreams when you fell asleep last night. You gotta be realistic here. Like a lot of these people that people are mentioning in Sixers 24/7, they're gonna be rentals, man. We're gonna get them for the end of the year and then bye. You know what I'm saying? Bye. They're gonna go somewhere else. So, you gotta think about that.
Yeah, we all
Yeah,
do.
I mean, it's I like Levine, but I want us to have a solid I don't know, man. If we go for a star, solid ball maker, playmaker, I mean, pause, and then or if not, we don't really need one because Tobias been playing consistent. If we can get this Tobias with Maxi, and then be the MVP, do what the MVP do, we could be all right, get us a solid role. I like OG. I told you when OG not hurt, OG is the perfect role player for us to have in there who could still get buckets like Oubre was, or like Cove been slowly doing, or like Melton. I mean not Melton, but House did tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Michael Fenimore on this sentiment right here. This man could put up 20 to 25 points easily. You know what I'm saying, on a nightly basis. I feel like this team has enough defense, and the league is not based on defense. I know defense wins games, and that's the old cliche. Then why 90% of the teams in this league today are just shooting the lights out? The gyms. Explain to me that.
I mean that's the league we in now. They just a shooting the world. It's a shooters league.
You know.
Yeah, but if they think, okay, so if they think that it's just one of defense, it's not. This none of this is based off of defense. It's more of both defense and offense, not just defense. Because if you think that it's just based off defense, then what's the point of that having offense then? It's based off of both, not just one, both of them. It's based off offense and defense. Think about it. The offense scored a lot of points, and the defense helped them to score lots of points and protect the ball.
I mean, everybody used to love Jimmy, and I can't remember Jimmy's like super locking anybody down. I remember him
He
being able to score,
he
but
could
I
play
can't
crucial
remember.
moment defense. Jimmy did crucial moment defense.
What'd you say?
I said Jimmy played crucial moment defense for us. Like he was a good crucial moment. Like we had Jimmy. I mean, I like Jimmy. I ain't praising Jimmy like a lot of
Jimmy
other
was
people.
great in the clutch. He was. He
Yeah.
was. But what I'm saying is, I don't remember him holding a superstar to like 10 points. Come on, like y'all
No, I mean
praising
you
that
ain't
man's
really
defense
holding a
way too much.
superstar. Levine, though, I'm gonna say this: Levine ain't getting 25 points a game here. That's the one thing. He can do it if we gonna need him. but he not gonna get that here.
He gonna score enough points to contribute though. He ain't gonna be a PJ Tucker out there.
No, he not. But but we ain't gonna be able to keep Levine and Toby. Toby gotta go, and Toby been playing.
I mean, think about it. Somebody we gonna bring. I mean, Levine younger than Toby. Toby
He got
playing
him
good
out.
because his contract. Yeah. All right. If it's me, go ahead. You can pack it up, Toby.
I like how Toby been playing for us, though. I ain't gonna lie. This season so far, it's a contract year, so you know he gonna ball out because he got one more get one more
Man, listen.
time
For
to
the
take
past
the
3 years,
bag.
he been stealing Sixer money. Do you want him to do that another term?
No, hell no. I'll bring Bull
No.
back. Not on that contract. If he come back much cheaper, we already gave him a nice piece of the pie. He
That's
can
what I'm
take if he
saying.
gonna take a smaller piece on this serving, then I'm cool
Ain't
with
that
it.
why Jimmy ran out the locker room saying Tobias Harris over me? Oh, y'all forgot. Oh, y'all forgot.
No, Jimmy done been to more Eastern Conference than us too.
I'm just saying. Great win though. I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, like we lost, because we're sitting here talking about pieces we could add to this team, and I think that's definitely worth a conversation. But it was a great win tonight. We broke the streak. Let's go Sixers. Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go Sixers. To be honest, yeah, like I said, this was a great run, and the schedule is not really hurting us. It's not. It's just about playing good. If you think that it's just about the schedule, nope. So let me explain this a bit better. Okay, teams are playing good. Okay, there are good teams out here that's playing that want to show dominance, and that's what they're doing. It's nothing about the schedule shorting us. No, it's not. Okay, every team is different, and the 76ers are a great team out there, and they will be one of the best teams in NBA history. I do think so.
They already are, in my opinion. And I don't mean to sound biased. I think the 76ers are one of the greatest teams in NBA history. Regardless, you know what I'm saying? They had a lot of superstars. If you look at the jerseys that are hung up in those rafters, there's some big names up there.
There is.
No, it definitely is Doctor AI. There's some great guns. I mean, the Sixers, we gonna be one of the best teams, top 3. And the way we polling right now, we tied for first. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
are
mean,
tied for fourth. And the other thing is, uh, we're in the wild card round for the in-season tournament as well. So I know that the in-season tournament really doesn't count for nothing, but I do think that they can go all the way in the in-season tournament, pass the knockout round, and probably win that trophy and half $1,000 whatever money they're offering for this.
yeah, I don't know, but we got to do something. We got to do something fast because I don't like the fact that we just wasting them B's years. You know what I'm saying? We got to do what it takes, like immediately to win. Like so, whatever has to be done, whoever it is that y'all got to bring, y'all need to do this ASAP.
yeah, they
Because
gotta get that down.
again, this team is short-handed right now. Y'all don't understand. We have 2 players in limbo that we can really use right now.
Yeah, and we gonna need when we play them big games.
Oh yeah, we do. And yes, the team is short-handed. And but here's my question then: Who do you really expect for for the Sixers to bring in that we cannot be short-handed anymore? Uh, I really don't know who they can because Harden is gone. Thank goodness. But who else could we just bring in so the 76ers can be one of the most productive teams out there?
I mean, like Some people don't like Levine, but he's one of them. That man know how to get to the rim. He know how to shoot. He can shoot a jumper. He know how to attack the rim. He's a dunker. He's one of them.
Yeah, he could definitely score. I like Levine. I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying Levine.
And like there's other people mentioned. You have OG Anunoby. He's not a bad player by no stretch of the means, but he has an injury record. Do we want that?
No,
I mean,
I don't want that at all.
you know,
I
you got
do
to weigh the
not.
good with the bad though, because Levine got an injury track record too. Let's not
I
forget. Like
don't. I
Levine.
don't think it's as long as OG Anunoby's though.
Now every year OG been getting an injury that then kept him out for a month. But
Yeah.
I
don't know,
do
man.
not want. I do not want anyone on this team that has an injury record because 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 with Joel Embiid, he might get injured a lot, and he has an injury record, and I think that this would be his last season. I do think so. But we do not need somebody on this
last
team that
season
has an
where in
injury record.
Philly?
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who Joel?
Yep.
He just didn't he just ain't he just now starting his 4-year contract, max contract extension?
Embiid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I
He's
thought.
already
But
1 year deep. This is like his second year into that contract though.
I mean, so that means he still got like what 2 years left on it. He's not unless
Yeah.
shit just go downhill.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not opposed to Kuzma. I don't like double dipping. I'm cool with that because they bring in Rocco at a minimum. I'm okay with that. He's a great defender. But I mean, I watched the Sixers play that Washington team, and Kuzma was just jacking some craziness.
Kuzma or Jordan Poole, either one of them is averaging what they should be averaging, getting the shots they gonna be allowed to get down there in Washington.
Yeah, man, they lost a big piece in Bradley Beal. That team is
But
so
I mean, Bradley
disoriented.
Beal ain't played yet. Now he about to be reevaluated for another lower back injury.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
We got rid of Danny Green. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, as far as the free agency market out there, there's not too many names, man.
no, there isn't.
People keep screaming out Kawhi, Paul, maybe, but I'm like,
That's after this year, though.
yeah, that's after.
That means hold on to the whole Harden trade benefits until this season's over.
Yeah, we just, yeah. I
mean,
agree with you.
unless I'm sorry to cut you off, Steve.
But
Unless LA throws in the white flag because the system is over there jacking that host. If they pull the Brooklyn and get rid of everybody, then that'd probably be a blessing for us, and we might just snatch one of those fellas.
oh yeah, absolutely, we could.
You know what
That
I mean?
would
Because
that would be great.
from what I saw, that team hasn't won nothing since the system went over there.
Now
Oh,
Russ talking about he gonna go to the bench. He gonna do it for the team.
Oh my god, bro!
oh my.
I can't believe he left here, and the first thing come out his mouth is, "I can't be part of the system. I am the system." Well, Mr. System, you do realize that on that new team you're in, you're 0-6, right?
Kawhi, if the Clippers do what I think they're gonna do and go to James Harden initiating the offense with all that, and they Kawhi and Paul got to stand in the corner before they can make shot happen, that's gonna be no.
Yeah, it's way too funny with
Yeah,
Harden.
it's funny. It's funny, man. That situation with James Harden is hilarious, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm just glad
it's
that ain't our problem no more. That's all I'm glad. You feel me?
oh, absolutely. It's not my problem either. Thank goodness.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
I'm
not our
I'm
problem
glad he's
anymore. We got rid of a
yeah.
lot of problems, like the Dolan brothers, and we still got one more we gotta get rid of. I ain't gonna lie, we still got one more. I don't understand why this man lasted this long on this team. Nobody want this fool. We couldn't do nothing with him.
Who your man, Court?
That's your man's.
That's
That's
why I
your
knew you
man.
was talking about Court.
Ben Simmons say he come back.
No, Ben Simmons gonna stay where he at.
Oh man. Ben Simmons got his own team now. He better do something over there.
Ben Simmons hurt. He got a lower back injury. They reevaluating him too now. I seen.
Oh yeah.
So good luck to him. Good riddance to Deuce 5, man. He brought enough drama here. We had, like we said at the Go show, we had 2 years of back-to-back drama. The Ben Simmons shit saga, James Harden drama. I'm hoping this Kelly Oubre shit just blow over because I just want to make sure. I just want us to keep doing what we doing. If we gonna add another role player in and kick him in, go get him. If they do choose to get a third star and do some wild shit, then that. If not, man, just keep rolling until then, without the drama, man.
You know what
Without
I could do without right now? I could do without those nasty ass court colors. And they need to stop that
Oh,
shit.
Are you
They
talking
need
about
to
the in-city
go
and
back
Pistons?
to the regular
oh my
courts.
gosh.
If you're gonna do this stupid ass tournament, just do it on the regular courts. This shit is a eyesore, yo. The one for the Sixers, especially that blue shit that I had to endure for 48 minutes today was ridiculous. But the Sixers one was like, yo, I thought my eyes were bleeding. I couldn't really even see. Like, it's ugly. It's too much of that color, yo. Like I just can't, man. I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I'm a little old school and I like to see most of the hardwood on the courts. But yes, Lexus Hall, you're right. It's blinding. It's hard to watch. It's not easy to watch. Those courts are atrocious.
Okay. So I went off on social media about that because it's like, and I said it's like, what is this? Because it's like, what's up with this red, blue, gray courts? And it's like this was supposed to be a basketball game, not blending in with other colors of the court. It's like keep it one color. That'll be yellow, please, like the regular court system is. Not this whole red, blue, whatever it is. It, the 76ers court was blinding to my eyes. It looked like a pinball machine that somebody wants to go play
That's a
on.
good analogy. That definitely reminds me of a pinball machine. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I don't give a shit about the sponsorship. I don't listen. They could have kept the regular hardwood. They could have kept the regular hardwood. You know what the NBA changed that I hate? Remember back in the day in the 90s when you were in the playoffs on the court on the left and the right, it said 1996 NBA playoffs, semifinals, finals, whatever. You don't see that anymore. They don't even put that on the court anymore. So you could have put that stupid ass logo, NBA in-game tournament, boom, on one side, on the other side, kept the court regular hardwood, and put that stupid trophy in the middle. I could deal with that. The bold colors is what's eye-wrecking right now. It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah, it's way too much.
In court to do. I was looking for something, man.
That's way too much. Like, they're doing way too much for that, for a stupid in-game tournament. Like, what do you really get out of there? You know what I'm saying? I won the in-game tournament, but did you win the finals? No.
No.
All right.
But
and it's irrelevant. You know what I'm saying?
But for the NBA playoffs, the court is the regular color. So why is this different with this yellow, blue, green courts? And it's like, who came up with this? Because there was no way that one of the owners voted on this, or did they? Because I would have rejected that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, it's way too much colors. I think it's kind of weird with the jerseys, especially. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's doing way too much. It's doing way too much. Sometimes in this situation, less is best.
Absolutely, less is best, but not all this more is more. It's like, come on, just stop it now, please. Because I'll be glad when this in season tournament is over. I will. Because this whole court system is blinding to my eyes.
He said the
And
incentive is $500,000 to each player. These dudes get, bro, listen, these dudes get fined about $500,000 a year. Some of these folks for the stuff they do. $500,000? Come on. You see some of these contracts these days? It's ridiculous. That was
It's more than-
$500,000. Yeah, can you imagine waving 500,000 in LeBron's face? Imagine that. Imagine that.
Imagine that, yeah.
Yeesh.
I just,
I don't know.
yeah.
man. I'm not keeping up with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the full extent of the whole in-game tournament because I could care less for it. What matters to me is the NBA, the playoffs, and the finals. Point blank, period. So maybe, you know, I'm talking out my behind, but I just think it's a stupid thing they added. It's dumb. You know, save that for somebody else. This is the NBA. We just want to see ball games.
Yeah, that's the only thing what I want to see is a ball game, not this multi-color court system that they want to play on.
It's just weird. I get the whole charity. All right, so take the charity and put those logos on the court instead of the actual team, you know, logos. They don't have to have the team logos. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. But a pinball machine, that's wild. That's wild. Oh my god, bro. Yo, you know how many times Embiid went on tilt? For those who know about pinball machines, every time that man hit the floor, he on tilt. Oh god. Anyway, we reached our time. Y'all already know who next. Anyway, let me look at the schedule real quick. Who next?
I know that they'll.
We got to
Yeah,
play
the-
Brooklyn. We got to play
Yeah, we play
Brooklyn on
Oh
Sunday.
yeah, but
We got 3:00 game. So East Sleep Sixers will definitely be here at 2:30 p.m. Don't miss it. Come back, join East Sleep Sixers every pregame, every post game. We never miss content around these parts. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Don't forget, look up top. Look at all them icons. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. Big shout out to Steve Roth for joining the podcast. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you.
and please share this, please.
Yeah, don't forget to go on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, all that. Hit that notification button, hit that share button. We go by word of mouth. Y'all already know. If you ain't understand what I said in English, I'll tell you in Spanish. No te olvides a decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo que le diga a un amigo. Wepa. Hey, listen, everybody have a great night. Also tomorrow, let's go Sixers. We got to win
Yep.
one game in a row, baby.